That was fun.
It was.
You know, I've always said, my friend Michelle Schacht once said to me that music is like politics, too important to be left to the professionals.
It's true.
So there we go. That was
one
our
of the most
rendition.
nerve-wracking things I've ever done in my life.
Really?
No, not
You were
really.
great.
Thanks. Likewise.
You must have worked hard on
To our musical debut.
Yeah. The So What Orchestra.
Yeah.
Jessie Autumn on the...
Yes, making her 17th appearance on our program.
Yes. First, I think, with an accordion, though.
First with an accordion. Thank you.
And that was my accordion she was playing, and I was playing her accordion.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those drums were, whose drums were those? Those were Matt Pink's
Matt
drums
Pink's.
you were playing.
Good
Thanks,
stuff.
Matt. Yeah, that was fun. We should play a different song every... No, we shouldn't.
No, let's just play our same song every week. I think that's our new intro right there.
Let's just know that we played that once.
Let's know that.
Yeah.
Just knowing that makes me feel good.
Yeah, okay. We did that. How you been, Jeff? Welcome back to the...
Fine, Chip. Thanks.
From the great...
The great beyond.
Kingdom of
happiness.
mice. You were down in Disneyland.
Sure was.
How was that? We saw a little clip of...
It was. I actually got to see some of the trip last week
Yeah.
on the show, which, again, congratulations are in order for
For my solo
your solo
flight
debut.
on So What Airlines.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was. You did a good job. I saw.
Turned
I saw
out we
the
didn't
show.
really need you.
Oh, well, it did turn it out.
No,
I
but
feel-
thanks for phoning in. That was nice to hear from you down there.
Well, I usually phone it in, and this time I
I know,
literally
you were
phoned it in.
actually phoning it in.
Yeah. No, yeah, that was good, and good job, you and Kirby.
Thanks. Besides Disneyland, what's new?
Well, besides Disneyland.
Or what? Any highlights from Disneyland since the last highlights we talked
Since the
about
last
last?
highlights. Well, actually, let's throw it to a clip. Just kidding. Yeah, no, it was fun trip, whatever. Disneyland again. Did Disneyland. We went to the Santa Barbara Zoo also. It's something we did on our way
That's a
down
nice
there.
zoo. I've been to that zoo.
It is nice.
You're
I've never
into
been there
zoos.
before.
It's a good one.
I'm kind of into zoos right now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. They're sort of fascinating me. I went to San Francisco Zoo a couple months ago, so I thought, well, let's go to Santa Barbara Zoo and compare it.
Right, yeah.
And not as big, not as vast, and not as many specimens or different kinds of species, but
Right.
a charming zoo in its own right.
Specimens is
for
good
sure.
for that.
And they had plenty of things that San Francisco didn't have. And also, the last couple of days I've been watching a whole lot of Animal Planet, a lot of Crocodile Hunter that they're showing 24/7.
Oh yeah, because that guy,
Because Steve Irwin
Steve
was
Irwin,
killed,
yeah.
which was awful. But
that's wild.
yeah. So I'm
Do you
all
think-
into zoo's life right
Should we start at Santa Cruz Zoo? You think?
We should.
You want to?
Sure. I think that would fly pretty well in this town.
We could find some fun specimens.
We sure could.
Maybe not.
It's
Maybe
kind of
not.
like it's kind of like a zoo already.
Maybe not. We'll
these-
call it downtown.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what zoo?
Yeah. Besides that, not much. I've been doing things out of town. I went and saw Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah.
2 nights in a row. They were up at the Shoreline last weekend.
Yeah. How's Dave? Was it a good show?
He was good. Yes.
I presume it was good because you went back.
Yes. Now, I will say that it was my 17th and 18th time seeing Dave Matthews. So I've now seen him 18 times
Really?
in concert. I'm a true fan.
Yeah.
But there are people who have seen him hundreds of
Did
times.
the show vary much night to night?
Huh?
You saw him twice.
Oh, did the show vary much?
Yeah.
I
Was
see what
it
you're
the same
saying.
show? Was it like going
No,
to
that
see
is why
Cats?
people do go and see him multiple nights in a row. For instance, he'll play 2 dates or multiple 3
Right.
or 4 in one venue because they do literally play an entirely different set night to
Kind
night.
of like a different episode of So What TV.
Right.
Even our reruns are different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like seeing or
Right.
one long concert, with spread
Right,
out
with a
over
break.
2 nights. So it was fun.
Well, you know what I did yesterday
What?
while you were seeing Dave Matthews? I went to a general plan meeting for the city of Santa Cruz.
Oh, yeah?
The community design meeting.
Really?
Which the basic idea is they're redoing the general plan,
Right.
which, as you know, because you sit through all this stuff, it's basically the guiding document that kind of governs policy and direction for the city.
Right.
So they invite the whole community of 60,000, and I think there were maybe 40 people there, who were basically saying, this works, this doesn't work, let's do this, and this kind of decides. So here's the cool thing. People write down ideas and come up with all these ideas, and they go on flip charts. Then they give you these things to vote on with little red dots on which is the most important. This is my theory. My theory of how policy is determined in Santa Cruz. Ed Porter put all his dots on the personal rapid transit, so now that's a high priority. I think that's how planning works.
You think that's how?
If I had brought some more dots, I could have made, because my idea, I wanted to straighten out the circles.
Yeah, well, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's about time someone did that.
Yeah, and if I had brought more dots, we could have done that.
So you're saying he puts all his dots on the one thing
I'm just saying he could have.
for PRT?
Yeah.
Pretty young thing. I like this PRT thing, man.
I think
it was
it's
cool.
fun.
Who knows if it'll ever happen?
I'll go
but-
for a ride with you on a PRT.
Will ya?
Sure thing.
In a little
PRT.
two-seater? Personal rapid transit.
But we digress.
Yes, we do. That's cool. So where was that meeting held? At the Chambers?
It was a Galt school,
Galt
actually,
school.
which I spend as, speaking of school, it's, we're back in school. My little boy goes to Galt.
Oh.
So I spent a little bit of time there.
How fun.
Not planning his plans.
His plans. So in other news, Nightlight Project is coming up.
Nightlight's huge. It's this Thursday, the 21st of September, International Peace Day. We're doing Kirby Scudder's Nightlight that the whole community is showing up for. The actual event, the lights will be lit at 9 o'clock.
This Thursday.
On Westcliff, all of Westcliff. Volunteers, we still have room for more volunteers if people want to come show up at 6 o'clock at Natural Bridges.
Natural Bridges Beach.
Yeah, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be really spectacular.
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of the restaurants on the wharf have been sold out for a while with
That's what I hear.
reservations, and all the boats in the harbor are all excited. So there's quite a buzz about it.
Should be quite an event.
Yeah.
In other news, yet again, the county fair was this weekend. In fact, today's the last
That's
day.
right. Which compares quite well to Disneyland.
It does.
In terms of the rides.
It rivals it for sure.
Yeah.
And I went the other night. In fact, you were there too.
Yeah, I saw you there.
Yeah,
it was
Friday
fun.
night. It is fun.
You didn't warn me about the rides.
I didn't.
No.
Yeah, there's a...
I had never done that part of the fair before.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It was fun. You want to look at it?
Yeah. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
And
So
a moving picture.
Moving pictures are worth
Therefore.
a lot. So let's look and see what was going on at the fair this year.